Oh, say does.
It's the Eastern Conference on display featuring the Detroit Pistons. Home court advantage goes to the Cavaliers playing here in Quicken Loans Arena. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along courtside with Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge on our sideline. And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, Stan Van Gundy was the head coach in Miami, Orlando, and now Detroit. Now, he's promised his wife that this is the last stop. He said, I wanted one more shot at it. I've got a great owner, and I should be able to get it turned around in the time that he's given me. If I don't, I don't. But this will be the last one. Kevin?
And, D.A., it's obvious that Stan has a real love for the game. Here's hoping he turns that storied franchise around. Some good bigs, some good forwards going head-to-head tonight. Brent, in your opinion, which teams have the best front court units right now in the NBA?
Kevin, the only one that really comes to mind right now as an established front court to me that starts and plays a bulk of the minutes is DeAndre Jordan and Blake Griffin in Los Angeles. Those two guys continuing to grow, learning through some losses, but more winning in recent years. That's a pretty dynamic combination, although I would tell you, Philly's got something brewing, don't you think? There's
no doubt, and Embiid is at the very beginning of that conversation. They've got some length. They've got very unique bigs. It's an interesting group to watch develop.
We could also throw in possibly Gorgui Dieng and Karl Anthony Towns. Might as well include those young guys as well.
Well, anything with Towns in it, I think, has got to be part of the conversation. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the floor for Detroit, Bradley and Johnson fill out the perimeter. Inside, it's Harris and Drummond, and it's Galloway in at the point.
Shooting two.
And he makes the first.
And for Isaiah Thomas, he shouldn't have too much of an issue fitting in with the Cavs. I mean, he played AAU with Kevin Love. He can distribute and score. Same role as Irving had when he was with the Cavs.
Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
And really what it comes down to is great players finding ways to make it work. IT has been getting it done for quite some time. Knows he moved into an incredible opportunity with the Cavs.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland with the ball. Love outside. Outside Thomas. LeBron against Johnson. James kicks to Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to James. Thomas got 5 points so far.
LBJ terrific when it comes to moving the ball. He has a strong sense for when his teammates are open and then when to deliver.
Ball's knocked loose. Now Cleveland moving it up. And it's sent back by Drummond. Kicks to Thomas. Pass to LeBron. The stupendous finish in traffic.
Well, LeBron down there amongst the trees, carving out a little space and getting the two.
Feeds it to Bradley. Drummond a screen. Shot to stop the run. And Bradley gets it to go.
And that's just too easy, too big, too far inside. And that's as simple as it gets.
Smith with it. Thomas a screen. Smith kicks to Thompson. The feed to Thomas. 5 on the clock. Baseline jumper. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. On defense, Cleveland. Drummond a screen. Drummond sets the screen for Bradley. Jumper off the screen. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not afraid to say it. If Drummond isn't the best rebounder in the NBA, he's got to be in the top 3. That goes for both ends of the floor. Just no way to hold him in check on the board.
Now here's James to the inside. Thompson off on the layup.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
On the wing, Johnson. James covering. Here's Galloway. The pass to Drummond. Takes the 3. And James gets it to go on the assist by Smith. James has got 5.
You know, if he makes 1 or 2, he will challenge himself from beyond the line, and he's capable of getting it there.
Johnson kicks to Drummond. Banked in off the glass. Drummond's got his second basket.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Well, you have to be able to trust each other on the defensive end of the floor. Otherwise, the whole thing is just going to crumble.
They get the rebound. Up again. And there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
Bradley is screen on Smith. Galloway kicks to Bradley. Drummond a screen. Now LeBron. He has 5. And here's Bradley. He feeds it to Galloway. Pass to Harris. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Johnson kicks to Drummond. Over Thompson. And again, Andre Drummond. He's got 6.
He doesn't do some of the damage that other big men do on the perimeter, but inside, Drummond's got just as much game as anybody.
Now here's Thomas. Back to Love. From the arc. Another miss by Love. Pistons trail by 4.
And when you look at what the Pistons have done, pretty clear this is a team that has a vision of who they want to be. Strong defensively, really good at rebounding the basketball, and I think deliberate and patient on the offensive side of the floor.
And with the Pistons, this has been the identity the team has been aiming for under Stan Van Gundy. It's taken shape, but has yet, Greg, to produce big results.
I think it's because they've just always been 1 or 2 pieces short of making that next jump. I think the conference has gotten stronger, and while their best players are really good, I don't think they're quite at that elite level yet to allow this group to take that next step.
And the first one drops. And Harris drops them both. And the Cavaliers last season bottom 3 in bench minutes and bench points.
Well, LeBron James said it himself. You remember mid-season last year, he made a comment about how the team could use one more playmaker, and if that was not prophetic with what happened to them in the NBA Finals, I don't know what is. There's a lot of extra pressure for the stars to carry the load, so they could be seeking a little bit more balance.
LeBron with the bucket.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Pistons trail by 4. Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Bradley. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside Thomas. Love outside. Love with another miss. The Pistons have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Johnson can't get it to go.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yep, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you.
Screen by Smith from deep. Thomas. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's Galloway. He dishes it to Johnson. They set the screen. Pass to Harris. There's Galloway. Drummond with a screen on Thompson. Here's Galloway. Off the left rim and out.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over him.
Outside Thomas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
And I'm just not sure the league has ever seen a more intimidating slasher than LeBron James. A 6'8" bullet train. He's so strong, so quick. And if he gets a shoulder on you, watch out.
2 shots.
Free throw good, LeBron. And LeBron always feels like he can get past his man. It's that next level of the D he focuses on.
And if I'm the help, I play him for the pass. I don't want to be in that poster. Maybe the most devastating finisher in league history.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. Both free throws good from James.
LeBron James, quite simply, one of the greatest players that's ever played the game, and just impossible for anybody to slow down.
There's Galloway. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. 3-on-3. James dishes to Thomas. Green, the screen, fires from deep, and James with the basket on the assist by Thomas. 12 points for LeBron.
Well, the O looks unstoppable tonight, especially because of that guy. He's just torching them.
Galloway kicks to Tolliver, and it's good. He planted his feet on the pick and shielded the defender off.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Now, here's Thomas. 5 points in the game. Love kicks to James. Tries from the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Crowder comes in for James. And it's Rose in for Isaiah Thomas. Pistons trail by 5. Galloway kicks to Drummond. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. That's called on Channing Frye.
You could see Drummond's eyes light up once he knew that finish was coming. He didn't waste the chance. Boy, did he get his money's worth on that one. And watching Andre Drummond play, he's really just an old school type center. I mean, he eats up space in the middle and finishes plays in close. Not a skilled guy who can pull a defender away from the basket.
Free throw good, Drummond. And with Drummond, he does play like towering centers of decades past.
Yeah, I mean, he isn't great at moving the ball around or hitting shots from range, but his size and athleticism are elite and one of the best rebounders in our game.
Now here's Rose. A steal. Here's Galloway. Fouled in the act of shooting. A three-point play chance coming up.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Wait, did you just say trickeration, GA? I think it's a size disadvantage there that he was willing to attack, but you have to develop that skill set and have counters.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Always a fun topic. If you could start a franchise with one guy, who would that be? And a big part of that debate, proven veteran versus young guy with massive upside.
How long is my contract as general manager, Kevin?
Let's say it's a 4-year deal right now.
Okay, I'm going to take the young guy with massive upside.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because if that pans out, my job's going to be 8 years with an extension, and you're hired.
Good, and guaranteed money.
And I'll find the veterans, Kevin, this is an honest point, that want to play with somebody like that. A young player that's drawing that much attention is going to make their jobs easier, and they're probably specialists in what they do, having been in the league that long. So the upside, I'll go with that.
Now here's Green. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Different look here for Detroit. Marjanovic comes in for Drummond. And Smith subbed in for Langston Galloway. And here are the Pistons now. They've got an 8-0 run. Kennard, the pass to Smith. There's the pick. There's the dish to Tolliver. The Pistons working the ball around now. Bullock kicks to Smith. 5 to shoot. Over to the wing. Offensive rebound. Marjanovic. That one doesn't go. Cleveland's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Green dishes to Rose. 1:58 left to play in the first quarter. That's tipped. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. The fast break chance. Count it. Good. Smith's got his first points in this one.
Really, Ish Smith is very dangerous in the open floor because he's got tremendous speed. Comes away with a high percentage look at the basket on that break.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Love's got it all tied up now for the Cavs. Detroit's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Smith kicks to Bullock. Off the screen, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
Well, that's a play that only works by practicing over and over and having a great rhythm with your teammate. You could see the timing there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And one thing that you can say about this Pistons team is they are fundamentally sound, strong on the glass and closing out possessions, and they really don't make a lot of mistakes.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. Then for the Pistons, Tobias Harris is checked in for Tolliver. And it's Avery Bradley in for Kennard. Now here's Bradley following the miss by Derrick Rose. Smith on the wing. He kicks it to Harris. Launches a 3. That one no good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Smith kicks to Fry. Smith against Rose. James outside. Shoots a fader. Hits the front of the rim and out. Smith. Andre Drummond has been on display for Detroit. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
go back and I'm able to, you know, read the scouting report, you know, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, you know, matched up against, you know, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, you know, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes to win game.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't, but he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
I mean, through that first quarter, to me, it's all about their D.
There's a lot of ways to build a lead. This one's built on stops.
LeBron and Crowder, the tandem at forward. Smith is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, the league may have never seen a player with more control on and off the court than LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker, a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM, and he even has a stake in a player agent business. LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. Well, he's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way. As important a player as we've ever seen in basketball. Now, here's Thompson. Over in the corner, Rose. Over Bradley. And it's Rose missing. And, well, Detroit shooting at 50% in a decent groove. On the wing, Johnson. James covering. Outside Bradley. There's a screen by Marjanovic. From the line, Thompson with the rebound.
You can see how clued in the defense is to take away those mid-range shots and challenge. Solid at getting a hand up in the face of the scorers.
Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. James in the post. Johnson's there. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Dishes to Bradley. Back to Johnson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Brent, when you were playing, your ability to pass and shoot, and you were 6'7", really a positionless player before the term became popular. You could play so many ways in so many different positions all over the floor. I would think that would fit today's game perfectly.
Well, that's nice of you to say, Kevin. I'd like to think that I was a bit of a switchblade player, especially the way the offenses now are expanding to the three-point line and giving guys with creativity a lot of room to operate. And if the first available shot's an open 3 for a guy on your team, I could probably sink my teeth into something like that.
You like positionless basketball? Why do you like watching it now?
Well, that's the way I play defense, Kevin, positionless.
And he sinks the second. And LeBron James dominant throughout the playoffs last season, and Brent showing no signs of age.
Yeah, interesting, Kevin, if maybe LeBron got a little bit of rest, even though he was playing a ton of minutes last year on the defensive end of the floor the last month of the year. A lot of scrutiny on how the Cavs approached their last 2 months and how they slipped on that end of the floor, but no doubt about it. This is one of the greatest players that's ever played in the NBA, and the first player in NBA history, just to throw out another record, with 35 points or more in every game of a 4-game sweep in the second round against the Raptors last year.
Now here's Bradley. The putback. Here's Marjanovic. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line. Pistons have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. LeBron kicks to Thompson. There's a good screen. Rose gets a wide open look. Here's Crowder, and he makes the bucket, drew contact, and gets the whistle too.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback. And Jay Crowder, one of the bigger pieces in the trade that brought him to Cleveland, always seemed to be the odd man out with the revamped roster in Boston. But he's got some strength and length on that wing, also some toughness and depth.
One shot.
And for the Cavs, getting Crowder in the deal was a big part of why they went with it. He's helped fill a couple of holes Cleveland had, and he's also on a friendly contract, so he'll be a part of this team down the road.
Outside Bradley. Marjanovic with a screen for Bradley. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. Cavaliers with the rebound. LeBron passes to Rose. It's stolen by Bradley. Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson lives in the paint, and defensively, occasionally, you're going to get the shots like that.
LeBron dishes to Crowder. Back to LeBron. Shoots over Bradley. And another miss by Cleveland. The Pistons leading. Johnson kicks to Bradley. Harris against Crowder. Johnson outside. And the 3 off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Crowder with the steal. On the wing, James. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 14 points for LeBron.
He's been on his A game, seeking good shots, and he's a huge reason why tonight they're winning.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Hey, Brent, we know there's a lot of jawing, a lot of communication out there on the floor. And when you were playing, who was the best trash talker you ever went up against?
Well, I played with the notorious one in Seattle by the name of Gary Payton. A lot of people put him pretty high up on their list. I also remember one Bonzi Wells at his time when he was with the Portland Trailblazers and Sacramento Kings, being a bit lippy. And then occasionally there would be a John Barry talking to me. But
really,
I never listened to him growing up, Kevin, so why would I listen to him on the court?
Good way to approach it. 4 on the clock. Johnson goes in. Great D that time from LeBron.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
And LeBron throws it down hard.
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
That Unleash Chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Smith the pass to Bradley. And he slams it in.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Thompson, a screen on Smith. Thomas goes in. And the rejection by Smith. Bradley against Smith. Pass to Johnson. There's a screen by Marjanovic. It's stolen by Smith. Kicks it to Thomas. Thompson outside. And Stanley Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Love's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Drummond's checked in. Now here's Love. Feeds it to James. Over Johnson, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Smith kicks to Harris. On the wing, Johnson. Drummond sets the screen for Johnson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And the Cavs trade for Isaiah Thomas reunites 2 former teammates. He and Kevin Love actually played a little AAU ball together, both of them growing up in the Pacific Northwest.
That free throw missing.
And back in high school, Isaiah Thomas used to ride the train down to Portland and stay the weekend at the Love's family house. For those two, teaming up once again at this level, that's pretty surreal.
Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Detroit. Reggie Bullock comes in for Avery Bradley. And it's tied up with that one.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
It's a pick by Love. Now the feed to James. Over Johnson. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
LeBron kicks to Love. Smith outside. Cavaliers working now with a fresh shot clock. Detroit leading by 3. And the pass to Johnson. Drummond a screen. And the rejection by Smith.
Yeah, this is a terrible start for him, and it has to be weighing on him.
LeBron drives in. Love dishes to Smith. And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game. For the Cavaliers, Channing Frye's checked in for Love. Green comes in for LeBron. And it's Corver in for J.R. Smith. And then for Detroit, Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Kennard in for Stanley Johnson. The screen from Thompson. And Frye kicks to Thompson. They set the pick. He feeds it to Thomas. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Kennard the pass to Bullock. Drummond with a screen on Green. Smith kicks to Bullock. Inside. And that one's good. Drummond. He's got 11.
And no defender is going to have a shot against that kind of play. He's just too tall to stop that close to the rim.
Thompson, a screen on Smith. The screen from Thompson. Thomas kicks to Fry. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got 8 rebounds in this game. Passes to Kennard. Smith against Thomas. Here's Bullock. But they get it back. Out to Smith. He dishes it to Bullock. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Drummond is doubled. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Yeah, this is where you have to sharpen up your passing. That's a careless turnover.
For the Cavaliers, Kevin Love's checked in for Thompson. LeBron comes in for Green, and J.R. Smith's subbed in for Kyle Korver. Anthony Tolliver, he's checked in for Detroit. Now here's James. 16 points for him. That ties it up. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's what Smith does best, a long-range specialist who loves to square up from outside the three-point line.
Drummond dishes to Smith. With some arc. Thomas with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron leading the charge. .124 left now here in the second. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
Yeah, just a good job here in the second, pounding it inside, getting good looks right at the basket. Big reason why they're in front.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Green, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw, no good for LeBron.
Well, LeBron James recently cemented his legacy by bringing that coveted title to Cleveland. He knew it would be this crowning achievement for him, especially growing up just outside the city in Akron, but bigger than his rings in Miami because of what he's meant to that city and now to that franchise.
Here is Tolliver. Bullock, good. Bullock's got 5. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
James left side. And James throws it down.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
And Brent, you remember all the anger about LeBron's infamous decision to leave for Miami. It all melted away in 2016.
Well, I think, Kevin, that turmoil, whatever the backstory was for a lot of people out there about how LeBron James ended up getting himself back to Cleveland, added to the storybook quality of bringing a championship back to the city of Cleveland. Of course, coming back from 3-1 doesn't hurt the legacy all that much either, especially against the Warrior team who had set the regular season win total at 73.
Pistons have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw. Cleveland's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. "12 seconds left in the first half. That's a pick by Love. There's Thomas with the three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Joined by Coach Tyronn Lue. Coach, how do you think the team performed defensively in that first half?
Well, they got off to a good start, but then I thought we settled in and started playing a little bit more defense.
Got locked in as the game went on. Thanks, Tyronn. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exciting first half indeed. Welcome back. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny, the Jet, Smith, and Shaq, the Eel O'Neal. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 20 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. An extremely potent first 2 quarters for him. Kenny, your thoughts? How are the Cavaliers playing?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives them. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on Detroit?
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters, gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
That's it for now as the second half just about ready to go.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can. The Cavaliers leading by 3, checking out the group for Stan Van Gundy to start the second half. Johnson and Harris are at the forward spots. Then there's Bradley. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Galloway in at the 1 spot.
Yeah, that's just not a good pass. I don't know what he's thinking there. A poor decision.
Johnson outside. Now the dish to Harris. It's Bradley on the wing. Drummond a screen. 6 to shoot. Off the screen. Moves back up, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, I don't know if any big man has the combination of strength, speed, and hops that Drummond has, not to mention his length, an unreal physical specimen.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Well, Tyronn Lue still pretty much new to the coaching ranks, but a tremendous amount of experience from his playing career. He won titles with Kobe and Shaq in Los Angeles for the Lakers, played alongside Michael Jordan in Washington, and he's seen LeBron James bring a title back to Cleveland. That's a lot of championship experience for Ty Lue.
They set the pick. Thomas kicks to Thompson. LeBron against Johnson. Lets it go from 14. James, no good. The Pistons trailing. Here's Galloway. He kicks it to Johnson. Drummond sets the screen for Johnson. Over James. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They look frustrated. 0 for 3. Not how you want to start the third quarter.
Smith the pass to LeBron. Thomas a screen. LeBron kicks to Thompson. Cleveland moving it around. Smith for 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Pistons have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Dishes it to Johnson. There's a screen. For the tie. It's a hand on it. Love grabs the board.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Thomas kicks to Thompson. Pass to James. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
Man, if you're going to grab it, grab that thing. He just lazily reaches out for that, and the result is it's deflected right off of his hand.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Drummond a screen. Galloway kicks to Johnson. Drummond with a screen on James. Johnson dishes to Drummond and stolen by Love. Johnson against James, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And there's the foul against Detroit.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact and finds free throws. Back in 2008, Kevin Love was drafted with the 5th pick by Memphis and then traded to Minnesota, and he became the Timberwolves star player in a hurry. But they couldn't surround him with the kind of talent necessary to make it out of the lottery in the Western Conference.
The first one falls. And despite his production, Love's impact was questioned in Minnesota, even at times, Brent, by the Wolves front office.
Well, the idea in Minnesota is they didn't want to commit to the full 5-year max and had Ricky Rubio at the time as the franchise player. And even the whispers after the trade of Kevin Love, you heard a lot of things that might have been unflattering, most of which I don't think were necessarily true. In the end, the trade worked out for both teams. Wiggins got to Minnesota, the Cavs got a star in Kevin Love, and then ended up with a title.
Johnson the screen. Here's Drummond. That one off the back iron and out. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Smith outside. Kicks to Thomas. The screen from Thompson. Back to Smith. Feeds it to Thomas. Shot clock at 6. Love with the screen on Harris. It's stolen by Harris. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Cleveland's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well.
Well, it took 4. They finally got one to go. Still, they need to connect on more opportunities to get this quarter going.
Drummond with a screen on Love. Galloway, the pass to Drummond. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Galloway has got 3 assists tonight.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
With the teardrop. The second chance effort. That's tipped. Outside Bradley. The feed to Galloway. Back to Bradley. Johnson the screen. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
James kicks to Smith. Nailed from three-point land. Smith's got 11.
J.R. Smith has a quick release and can shoot it from deep, but that time a nice job off the pass.
Harris outside. And the pass to Drummond. Over Love. That one wide left.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Picked away. Fast break, here they come. Here's Galloway. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Galloway has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nice job operating in the mid-range, using his size advantage to rise up and fire over the defender.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Thomas sets a screen for Smith. And another three for Cleveland.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Pistons trail by 8. Galloway kicks to Harris. Johnson right side. And it's good off the back rim and in. 7 points in the game. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Smith dishes to Thompson. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's hauled in by Harris.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Pistons have gone 9 of 13 from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marjanovic checked in for Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Bradley. And Smith subbed in for Langston Galloway. And he can't hit the second. Here's Marjanovic. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Marjanovic has got his third bucket of the night. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside Thomas. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Marjanovic. Marjanovic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Smith with it. Marjanovic a screen on Thompson. And it's Smith penetrating. Johnson wide open. He fires. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists in the game. Timeout called the Cavaliers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Pistons making a change here. Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic. Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. Bradley's checked in for Johnson. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Ish Smith. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's foul number 2 for him. Crowder, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Now Smith, 14 points for him. Thompson outside, clock at 6. He feeds it to Thomas. It's up a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Harris kicks to Bullock. He's looking for Drummond and finds him over Thomas. Again, the Pistons score.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
pass to Thompson. Passes it to Thomas. They need this one. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thomas got the game tied up here for the Cavs.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on 1 of them.
Here's Harris, and Detroit again with the bucket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Outside Thomas. He dishes it to James. Tipped away. Changes up, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond mixes defensive smarts with elite physical tools, and that's what makes him a solid defender. He's going to get his hands on a few shots each and every game.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
James in the post. Bradley with some nice D. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Galloway. Another 3 for Detroit.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Outside Thomas. The dish to Smith. Thompson sets the pick for Smith. Shot to stop the run. He lays it in. Smith's got 16 points.
This is a guy whose mindset just never changes. Even when they're losing, he's always going to be aggressive.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. And J.R. Smith, one of the more unabashed gunners, Brent, in the NBA.
I always say this about J.R. Smith, Kevin. When in doubt, shoot. Stay in doubt all the time. And J.R. Smith has played his career in doubt.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. And a different look here for the Pistons. Marjanovic checked in for Andre Drummond. Tolliver comes in for Tobias Harris. Kennard, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Smith subbed in for Langston Galloway. Here's Rose over Smith. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with D. Rose going through the free agent process this past summer, very different market than when he first signed his big extension back in 2012. But still, there were teams that wanted what he has to offer, and he'll make an impact.
He misses the free throw. And for Rose in his free agency, he isn't, Greg, the same player he once was, but he can still run a team, and he can get you some points.
Yeah, and his leadership is a big part of the package now. He can be a good mentor to upcoming guards in an organization, act as kind of that bridge, if you will, for a team, or that missing piece for a franchise looking to make a run. And it's really all about the evolution of Derrick Rose, finding out how to be more effective at this stage of his career. And, you know, I think he's done a good job of not relying on his outside shot as much. Still can attack and get to the rim, and it's starting to lead to better results.
Outside Crowder. It's Fry atop the key. From 13, up it goes, and the Piston lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Derrick Rose. For Rose, the outside shot was something that never really recovered after his injuries, Greg, but he is still a dangerous scorer without that tool.
One of the better finishers still at the rim in the league in terms of guards. His decision to go inside more helped bump that field goal percentage up last season. Not everyone can adjust their game, but Rose managed to do it seamlessly.
So it's Detroit now. Tolliver the pass to Smith. Clock is at 3. Detroit needs to get off a shot here. Bullock. A three-pointer, no good. Cleveland's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Outside Rose. 29 seconds left in the third. For the tie, will not go. This is off the front iron. Detroit's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Pistons have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Encouraging sign there to see him knock down the free throw.
And really, this is where you want to just let the clock wind down.
Yep, unless you get a great look that's impossible to pass up, use the time wisely.
And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. And he drains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Well, they're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
The third quarter comes to a close. Pistons ahead. They're up by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And now let's take a listen to Stan Van Gundy on a recent huddle.
Just relax and play the game. Relax and play the game. Relax and play the game.
In case they forgot that, of course, from very invigorating words from Stan Van Gundy, repeating what he'd like to see more of them right now.
Yeah, and I think Coach feels they're getting too caught up in things that don't matter. Resetting their mindsets here. Let's see if it helps.
3 quarters in the books, folks. Glad to have you with us. Welcome back as we get going. Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Green. Then it's Jay Crowder. And it's Fry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Two shots.
First free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Outside, Green. Back to Fry. On the wing, Green. There's the steal. And here's the fast break. Bullock kicks to Marjanovic. And here's Smith. Dishes it to Tolliver. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Here's Marjanovic. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Fry. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Pistons leading by 9. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Smith kicks to Marjanovic. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. Well, the Cavaliers shooting not great. 40% for the game. Outside Korver. Now here's Green. Outside Crowder. He kicks it to Rhodes. Just 5 on the clock. That's a 2 from Korver. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
Well, the D didn't do a bad job there. Korver just did a better job. You got to bring your A game against him and stick to him like glue.
Here is Tolliver, defended by Crowder. There's the screen. Tolliver the pass to Kennard. The shot from 20 feet away. And that one goes long.
Somehow, some way, he couldn't get that one to fall from in between. Got to take advantage of the weak defense when you can.
Rose, no good. Detroit leading by 7. On the wing, Korver. Outside Crowder. Here's Rose. Rose with another miss.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Kennard, guarded by Korver. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Shoots off the screen. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. And the Pistons lead by 9. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Green. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Kennard, guarded by Korver. Kennard the pass to Smith. They set the screen. Shoots a 3. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Love's check in for Cleveland. James comes in for Kyle Korver. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. James left side, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ish Smith. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Rose. And the wide open shot from Green.
And the defense has really locked down on them in this half. They need to start working to get some higher percentage shots.
Kennard the pass to Smith. Marjanovic with it. He's covered by Rose. Marjanovic kicks to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Yeah, tremendous hustle just to get a hand on that one.
Anticipation, reads the play all the way. So close to a steal.
4 on the clock. Here's Bullock.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Rose dishes to LeBron. Pass to Love. Outside Rose. James left side. And they double up James. So it's the Cavaliers now. Shot clock at 3. From deep. And it's Rose missing. Pistons leading by 9. Kicks it to Smith. There's the pass to Kennard. There's a screen by Marjanovic. The Pistons rebound.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And I like this timeout. You're getting terrible rim protection right now.
Well, you got to ask your team to give you a little bit more effort because there's just not a lot of fire on the defensive end.
A different look now for Cleveland. J.R. Smith's checked in for Green. And Thomas subbed in for Rose. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Kennard. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over the break, I was able to listen to Tyronn Lue's huddle. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole, and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
Thank you, David. Bullock kicks to Bradley. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Here's Smith. Got a piece of it, but he recovers it. And another shot stolen by Thomas. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Love outside. Feeds to James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They get the rebound. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 23.
How about LeBron just finding himself in the right position, being patient, grabs the ball and uses his size well there.
Tolliver the pass to Smith. Knocked away. Pass to Marjanovic. There's the triple. Detroit, no good that time either.
And a really smart defender there. He just reads the play, wastes no time trying to blow it up.
And what I like best is that he does it completely under control. Really gives the shooter nowhere to turn to.
Smith kicks to Tolliver. Back to Smith. There's a screen by Marjanovic. Smith the pass to Marjanovic. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Smith against Bradley. The drive by Smith. And the jam by J.R. Smith.
Well, J.R. going to the rim, showing that he's still got a burst of speed.
Thomas against Smith. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's the feed to Bullock. And counted. And a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with play and gets the finish.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Then for the Pistons, Drummond's checked in for Marjanovic. Tobias Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Ish Smith.
What's up?
Good. Bullock. The Cavaliers trail by 4. It's outside Thomas. He feeds it to James. Here's the 3. That's good from Thomas on the assist by James. And that's 15 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Okay, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, just lighting him up.
The dish to Bullock. Drummond in the post. He's guarded by Love. Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, he's using the force in the worst way possible right now. He just needs to dial it back and look to work the ball around the floor to his teammates.
The 3 from Thomas. Rebound, Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Galloway. He dishes it to Bradley. And looks like the illegal push was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get there, Johnson.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Detroit. Ish Smith comes in for Langston Galloway. Thomas with the ball. Thompson outside. Thomas a screen. And here's Johnson outside. Rebound, Detroit. Drummond's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Bradley dishes to Smith. Drummond the screen. Smith kicks to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. No good that time. Good team from Love. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would Bucky be at this stage of the game?
Thomas a screen on Smith. It's a break by Love. Thomas kills to Love. Take the lead. That's it. Thomas get the assist. Thomas got 4 assists now tonight.
Like Love the ball right now is not a bad option.
Against Smith. Johnson against Smith. Looking to get back on track here. Bradley, no one around him. Bradley with another miss.
Trying to his way out of this slog, but thus far, not one.
Yeah, it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Thomas kicks to LeBron. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Give LeBron the ball and get it out of the way. BJ again.
LeBron is screening on Smith. Bradley. From Johnson. Big break on this.
How about the finesse there? Nice gentle touch on the board.
Yeah, that touch. Johnson again from LeBron. This is Johnson. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's just touch from it. Cleveland with it. The lead is 2. Here's James. Johnson with the block. Smith outside. He keeps running. Smith begins to run. Johnson fires the three. And Johnson's out. He misses it. Gives guys a good motion on offense. And everyone's involved offensively. On the defensive side as well. Screen by Smith. From T. Thomas. Nailed the triple. There's the big beyond the arc here. Really the entire floor.
Not a bad time to be ripping the nets from distance and piling up some major points here.
Our timeout called by Detroit. They're behind by 5. 44 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our point for the game, LeBron James.
And the way he made it smart with his work inside. He's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will. And just seemingly taking advantage of a need that was reluctant to get in his way.
Seconds left in the game. Here's Drummond. Who's back up? Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
Defensively, you cause the mid, you have to corral it.
Well, that's the second part of the equation there. Block out, be aggressive, and control the glass.
Thomas gets to LeBron. Pass to Smith. Fires at the elbow. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact right there. Gets the first, that gives them a 4-point cushion. So against them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
Our timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
It's going to be interesting to see what they draw on to get this quick shot.
They'd love to get it into the hands of their best scorer, but you also need a backup plan. Plan B has to be covered. That's like Mel hot day. Just a bad decision. Absolutely no reason for him to be taking those shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
J.R. Smith is a straight gunner. He's just a guy who wants to shoot every time he touches the ball.
And so both free throws are good. It's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Harris Smith. And here's Thomas. Kicks it to LeBron. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. They didn't get easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend, we have to play for one another, we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team, and if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
David, thank you as always. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.